Shall I start, Didi?
Yes, Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi, you can start now.
Jai Shri Krishna, Didi. Thank you first of all for giving me this opportunity, and thanks for your support also. 15th chapter summary. The 15th chapter is most generally called as Purushottam Yoga. One who is the supreme. Purushottam is the one who is the supreme, being beyond the destroyable. That is an omnipotent, that is Sarva Shaktiman, cosmic being. Purushottam is one of the names of Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu has two avatars, Ram and Krishna. So in Ram avatar, it is Maryada Purushottam, and in Krishna, it is Leela Purushottam. So that is the essence of this Purushottam yoga. Coming back to the explanation or summary for 15th chapter, like verses 1 to 5, this generally these verses give a description of the inverse Ashwatha tree. Ashwatha tree is the banyan tree. Like the first shloka says, Urdhva Mula Adhashakham. So the roots have come up and the branches have gone down. So that is the materialistic world, which is exactly the inverse of how exactly it should be. So because we are falling for the things in the materialistic world, the God is at the base of the tree, at the root, and we are going away from it because we are falling for the materialistic things. It is said that the only way to go away from all these things and going to the God is by surrender, that you need to surrender yourself. Now there are many hindrances in between, like there are obstacles in between, like there are the branches, there are the leaves. So we have to cut these obstacles and reach to the supreme at the root, that is the God, by surrendering. How do we do this? So the root is also told, the path is also told in this adhyay. Mm, like the solution of getting out of this material world is also given in this particular adhyay. The first adhyay specifically says the entanglement of the material world is compared here to the banyan tree. Krishna is at the root of the tree, and the branches are the things that pose hindrance while reaching the supreme. To get out of the entanglement of this strong banyan tree of material life, one must surrender to Krishna. As soon as we surrender to Krishna, we get detached automatically from the material extension. The best way to cultivate dispassion, that is vairagya or coolness, is to go straight to the source of the tree. Verses 6 to 11 explain the reincarnation, that is punarjanma, and bondage of the jiva, soul. By attaching itself to upadhis of mind and sense organs, an illusory self is created, imaginary self is created, because we attach ourselves to some kind of upadhis, or we attach ourselves to the self sense organs. So because of that, some self illusionary image is created to the jiva, the individual soul. Only those individuals who have the eye of wisdom, who have assimilated the teachings of scriptures after purifying themselves with karma and bhakti yoga, recognize the non-divided nature of self. All others are living in delusion. Verses 12 to 15 explain about Krishna as one who follows. Like Ishvara is not a remote figure, but it is around us, everywhere around us, and each and every one around us. He provides energy through the sun, the moon, and the fire. Now, if we search the source of energy for a tiny mango sapling and a 100 megawatt solar power plant, we reach the same source, that is the sun. How amazing fact! Ishvara resides in the hearts of everyone around us. Verses 16 to 18 give a summary of Vedanta and Lord Krishna as Purushottam. Verses 19 and 20 state that knowing Purushottam is knowing everything around us. The 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita is unique in several respects. First of all, it is the shortest of all adhyayas, only 20 shlokas. But in spite of that, it summarizes the entire essence of Gita and Vedas also. It covers 4 topics that are integral part of any spiritual scripture. Those 4 topics or questions we can say is: first is what is the world? Second, who am I? Third, what is a God? What is God? And fourth, what is the relationship between the world, me, and God? Our existence in the world, like coming back to the first shloka, our existence to the world is illustrated using the upside down tree. Qualities like freedom from pride and delusion, that is Brahm, leads to self realization and liberation. That is all from my side, Didi. Thank you so much.